here in Greater Noida. Zhansaya in red, and it's Guo Yishuan of Chinese Taipei in the blue. KAZ in the same category and will be coming up in the next match where she takes on Gulsever Ganieva of Uzbekistan. Zhansaya came up against KAZ in the Elorda Cup in 2024. And lost out to her in that particular match. Has also competed at the Youth World Championships for Kazakhstan 2017. Not much to separate the two, but Guo Yishuan showing a little better in terms of her counter attacks. Again, decent physical parity between the two. Similar height, similar build. Couple of decent combinations landed by Zhansaya. A tricky one to call, but it does look like the boxer in red has been the aggressor. Doesn't necessarily always tantamount to winning the round, because it's so much more about defense as well, effective defensive maneuvers. Certainly pushing her opponent onto the corners of the ring on a few more occasions. Jансая Rахымберді. I think you will find the Kazakh boxer will be the one slightly happier of the two. Landing a few good blows to finish off this first round as well. And it will be quite interesting to see how this is scored by the judges, because she certainly looked like she was the dominant player. But Guo Yishuan is a smart cookie as well. She's from Chinese Taipei. All of their boxers tend to have a little bit of finesse, a little bit of tactical nous, which comes to the fore. Guo Yishuan defended well, and although it was Rахымберді who finished better, seemed to finish better at least, landing a plethora of punches right towards the end, it's Guo Yishuan who has currently a little bit of parity or a little bit of an advantage. Three of the judges giving this to her, two of them with Rахымберді, so it's 3-2, not much in it. We have seen this kind of deficit easily overcome already on semi-finals day today. Round 2. Good furious start by Rахымберді in red. Yishuan forced to do a lot of defending thus far in this match, but as the scores reflected, she's been quite effective at it, and her counter punches have been quite good. Got a good reach with especially that right of hers, which is why she seems to favor planting herself with that left as the front. Oops, a little bit of a lift, not quite required. First of 2 bouts in the women's category to set off this evening session. After that, 6 bouts among the men. We've got the men's 60 kgs, then we've got the men's 70, followed by the men's 75. Among Indian boxers, we have Sumit Kundu, we've got Hitesh Gulia, and we've also got Sachin Sewach in addition to Nikhat Zareen, who comes up in the next bout. For the moment, this is an intriguing battle of wits between Jансая Rахымберді and Guo Yishuan. Guo Yishuan, realizing that she cannot afford to be overtly defensive, is moving in from time to time, landing a few good blows. Currently the slender margin of 3-2 in her favor after the first round. No doubt realizes that the job is far, far from over. Some good punches landed. It is Rахымберді who's looking to go on the offensive. But Guo Yishuan is doing well, not only to avert those, but also to land some punches of her own. Yet again, a tight one to call. Whoops. Not the first time. Last time, I think it was the TPE boxer who gave the other one a lift. Roles reversed on this occasion. But yet another close round. Is it Guo Yishuan who still continues to hold the advantage? We'll find out shortly. Some decent punches landed from both boxers, but Guo Yishuan showed a better mixture of attack and defense. And what that has meant is that he continues to hold a slender advantage. It was 3-2 after the first round. And it's now switched to 3-1 because she's won this particular round 4-1. So the fourth judge, the one from Egypt, has both of them at 19. And the Australian judge has the Kazakh boxer ahead. Everybody else is with the Chinese TPE boxer at the moment. Still pretty close. If Kazakhstan's Rахымберді can win this round, then it can still go in her favor, provided able to do substantially well with at least one of those judges who's with Guo Yishuan at the moment. It's hers to lose though, the TPE boxer. That's why you'll expect a little bit more defense, a bit more compactness from her strategy in this third and final decisive round. This for a place, of course, in the women's 51 kgs. That's a fast and furious beginning from Jансая. The headgear just coming a little loose. So that hair net possibly just jutting out a bit needs to be fixed. Guo Yishuan with the advantage, the numerical advantage in terms of numbers in this round, in this bout. This breather should help her as well, just get a little bit of inputs from her coaching staff. Pretty straightforward though, isn't it? Just try and avoid too many onslaughts from the opponent, and if you can, land a few decent shots of your own. The furious restart from Jансая. Top on screen, obviously, into the last minute, but all of those seconds lost because of the change in headgear will be taken into account. Possibly about a minute left now in this match. And as expected, it's Guo Yishuan who's playing more of a possum role. Staying away from the punches of her opponent. Being clever with those defenses, being swift with her movements, but mostly to use it as a tool of defense rather than attack. Time is of the essence, especially for Jансая Rахымберді. Got to try and fashion a combination where she can just have her opponent reeling. Getting close, gets a punch in. That's just about it. Guo Yishuan. Better defensive approach in this third round. May end up losing out on points, but it'll probably not be enough to overturn everything that she's done across the first two rounds. Could be heading towards the last 10 seconds any moment now. Yeah, heading into that. Guo Yishuan knows that she's almost there. She's home and dry. She's virtually there, and now she's definitely crossed the line. Celebratory fist pump with the coach. A raised hand as well. And good defensive work in this third round, where there was a lot of positivity shown by Jансая Rахымберді. A close fight. First round just about going to the boxer in blue. Then she mounted a more reasonable challenge in the second one, and probably has done enough to win this with all the judges in her favor. An excellent contest to get things moving in this evening session on day 4 of the World Boxing Cup Finals in Greater Noida 2025 in India.
Result of bout number 62. The winner on points by split decision in the blue corner, representing Chinese Taipei.
So another Taipei boxer